Hey, what's going on, guys? This is BunnyMuffins. Today we are going to get coached by Iniko Nico. He is a former rank 1 player. He peaked at like 1700 LP. He's been challenger every single set. And today he is going to help us in one of our games and tell us everything we need to know about the current meta. After the game, he is also going to go over generic tips and answer some of my random questions that I have, both about the game and about TFT in general. I highly recommend watching the whole thing because there are going to be a lot of like hidden texts that you would never have thought about unless someone told you about them. But without further ado, let's just get right into it. So from like the recent patch, it was a huge one. What was like the most major shift you've seen other than like comms changing around? Like in terms of
Uh,
like leveling timings, are people playing like more fast
uh,
eight
I mean it's
or
pretty much the same. Like the general thing right now is like it's kind of I would say it would behoove you to usually roll on level 6 instead of 7 if you have a weak board. Um and the reason for that is because if you just get like a few upgrades like 2 costs or even 3 costs, like you can just go straight to level 8. Because right now to me it kind of just feels like a 5 cost lottery a lot of the time, unless you're playing for like mutants. Because like if you can hit like if you're playing like AD, like if you're playing Urgot and you hit Jinx, like that's great. Like Yone, you hit Yumi, that's great. And then obviously Akali. Um, and I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that I talked to like some players. I think KR is a region that feels mostly the same way. I think NA still likes to play 4 costs occasionally though. But I just think that
Okay.
like 3 and 5 costs are like by far and away the best that you can like play around right now.
Okay. So if there's like if it was like last patch, if I was on the fence of rolling on 3-2 or not, on this patch, I would lean
Uh,
more towards rolling on
I think yeah,
3-2.
I think
Okay.
it would probably be good to at least keep it in mind, like be open to it. And part of it too is just like assessing your board strength.
Yeah.
So
Oh, what item do you go for at the start now? Because
I like Rod, but you can like I'm comfortable playing around whatever always. Like I don't care. I'll do any item start. So you should start your comfort. But I
okay,
like lately I've been liking Rod. I like Chain as well. Chain's not bad.
okay, yeah, I've been doing tank items for rod. What happens if you get like multiple rods? What comp do you normally go there? Because I heard Arcanist isn't that great anymore because Vex
Yeah,
got gutted.
yeah, pretty much. Arcanist is. I mean, I played it a couple times, and I think it's like its cap is just a lot weaker than a lot of other comps at the moment. But yeah. So the reason that I go Rod is basically uh, Deathcap, Morello, Spark, and Archangel are all really good slams. And I would slam any of them. So. And like
Oh,
you
okay,
can still like play like whatever from like a death cap slam even because like Lissandra for example is like a really relevant unit. There's just like random shit to tech in. So that's my logic for it. But
oh
like I
really?
said, you
Okay,
should start
I've never
whatever.
really built hat before, but I'll try that in
Yeah.
when I'm playing on my own.
Yeah. I mean I think at least like consider it. The thing is like right now Archangel is usually better just because
Yeah,
fights
I've been
last
seeing
so
that a
long.
lot recently.
Yeah, the augment change is really big for that too because like underdogs and ascension like people favor longer fights now, especially with like mutant and colossus being so strong. But
Okay,
yeah, deathcap. I mean, deathcap is just better than JG strictly. Like even in Arcanist, like if you look at 6 Arcanists, like somebody did the math. Like deathcap is not a lot worse than Jewel Gauntlet and 6 Arcanists, which is like
okay, and then in
kind of
every other
surprising.
situation, it's 100%
It's
better.
just always better. Yeah, it's until you have like 110 bonus AP, which it takes a while to get there. But yeah.
Okay. So if it was last patch, I would just force like freaking like a Vex comp, but obviously it's nerfed. Is it still is getting a Vex early a good thing still or
Yeah, I mean, you can play around it if you want. I like depending on the drops here, I'd probably just sell it and pick up shop though. But like if I got
okay.
extra gold to sell, I'd probably keep it because like Yordles is still good to play around as well. There's just extra econ in the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. I've never taken one that gives me an extra unit yet. But
Yeah.
it does look
So
cool. Normally I'd take Thrill here,
obviously you have the flex options, but if you wanted to, you could force challengers probably.
even with these items.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, if you want to take thrill, I'll just take thrill. Like I think that
Okay.
thrill is fine here.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because like you have the Camille and like you got a Warwick, so you're already through it before you just need a Quinn. And then you have like half a Shiv and then like a built for Morello Liss. That's like your mid
Oh, I
game.
forgot about Static Shiv on Warwick. Oh yeah, I've seen people
Yeah.
build that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then yeah, so like like four challenger with like Liss plus one Chemtech would be like your mid game, and you can play like Urgot. You could even play Yone if you wanted to. Really, you could play Kaisa. You could play a lot of shit.
Okay.
Probably Ezreal, I think.
Oh,
If
whoops.
you can. Oh, it's okay. Just like to keep in mind the innovators.
Oh, in case I rip it, yeah.
Yeah, just in case you get a Zillion.
I feel like I want to level here because I'm gonna build an item.
Okay.
I'd probably sell. I'm leaning towards Ziggs and the Darius. I'm
Yeah,
not quite sure what I'd play.
I think I think I would want to play the TF for now.
Okay.
Truthfully, I would have wanted to play the Ezreal because I think I think I would have slammed Shiv. And like even though Ezreal
Oh,
doesn't really
okay.
have anything on your board at the moment, he's like a solid enough standalone unit. So
I was gonna do Redemption, but I guess like killing the bow is easier. Is that why you aim towards the Shiv, or is it just because it's better early
well,
game?
it Shiv is a really good item early game. Also like it's what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Redemption doesn't really like do a whole lot on your board right now. Like your board is not very like stall heavy, so it doesn't really get a whole lot of value.
Oh, okay.
You could like maybe make the argument with the Leona now, but like you didn't have that before, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like a tougher call. Um, but yeah, like Shiv will definitely like win you some fights
Oh, do I
early
want to
game.
play like Ezreal Echo and get scrap value here?
I think that's fine. I think Dariuson is fine as well if you don't want to commit the gold to Echo right now.
Okay.
Darius in your shop would be fine for Vanguard, yeah, or Bodyguard. And then now like you're one off of Syndicate as well.
Syndicate, yeah.
You find like Sire maybe. This guy's hyper roll, so probably lose this.
Yeah.
It's not a huge deal.
Oh, random question. Is Camille, she got nerfed slightly. Is she still turbo
She's still
broken
really
in the
good.
early
Yeah,
game?
she's still
Okay.
really good.
And I'm assuming same
I
for
think you
like
actually.
Talon and Tarek. They're still
Yeah,
super good
Talon's
early.
really good. Tarek's really good.
Okay, so
It
not
is
too
kind
much has
of
changed from last patch
yeah.
then.
It's kind of harder to like fit just like quote unquote good units on your board because it's like well I don't know actually it's like lobby dependent because sometimes people are playing like really insane boards depending on like their boxes, but sometimes people just like fucking straight up open for it. So
Okay.
if you're into pre-leveling, that's fine. If you want to make 10, that's fine too.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I want to like sell the Blitz to make
Mhm.
econ or not. I'm leaning more towards pre-level though. I'm not sure why though. It's just my first instinct.
I think pre-roll is okay. Like you have a lot of good like direction here from three costs, and you already have Graves too, so like you're kind of just playing for higher cost stuff at the moment.
Okay. Like you don't think
Like
the TF2 is
I mean,
worth like staying
yeah,
low
like
level for or
TF2 would be nice, but it's replaceable. It's really easily replaceable.
okay.
Oh damn, it's unfortunate. Might have been a belt send if
Oh.
probably
Oh
was
yeah, I forgot
honestly
about
with
that.
Thrilled Hunt. It's
Yeah.
okay. I mean, like I said, like we're gonna miss stuff because
Yeah,
we're gonna be
100%.
talking about the game mostly. So yeah,
I'm feeling a Morello or Warmogs here.
sure. Yeah, either one is totally fine.
Okay.
I would probably lean Warlogs just because you want the front line to get super beefed up.
Okay. Yeah, normally I try like if I have an offensive item, I try to make a defensive one unless I'm going for like a very specific comp because I guess we're not bound to Syndicate right now, right?
Right. Yep, that's pretty nice. You probably put on
Leona,
Leona, yeah. Check Mutant this game. Or
the
you can play
execute
around
one.
that maybe. Definitely want to hold Leona pair. Cog is better than TF here.
Okay.
You can give the shift to
Oh
him.
yeah, double shot. I forgot.
I think that playing around Mutant really wouldn't even be bad here. So you already have a Cho'Gath and you have a Nikos. You can play for Kaisa late game. I think it's
Oh, so
actually
you're
quite good.
thinking, are you thinking like roll on 3-2 and then Nico, Malzahar, and Cho'Gath, or are you saving the Nico for Kaisa?
I think you save the Nico. Also, I'm not sure you'll need to roll on 3-2 because I think your board should be good enough when the time gets there. Also, you are pretty poor this game because you're buying a lot of you're buying like Leona pair, you have a Cho'Gath,
Oh
a
yeah, yeah,
Mutant,
I
and we're
spent all
not
my gold.
streaking, so it's like you're gonna be pretty poor.
Ah, okay.
Like yeah, like there's just you probably want to clean up your bench a bit, yeah. And get rid of those. Just check where Socialite is. You don't have to commit to it, obviously, because I do think you definitely want to make Econ here. That's not too great. Yeah, it looks like nobody's really going for mutant
Yeah,
lobbies, but
there's only one person potentially.
I think it's definitely like a fine lobby to try and chase it.
So here, when you're in this situation where you kind of have most things, like the turns are a lot simpler on like 2-6, for example. What things are you thinking about normally when you're like super sweating?
Uh,
Is it mainly just
well,
positioning or?
it's usually like how I can best like streak or make econ in stage two. So like
Okay,
if I'm lose streaking, I'll think, I need to like make sure that I lose as opposed to like this guy randomly fucking losing to me because he has either a worse board or he's open forward or something like that.
okay,
Um, or it's something like like what am I holding in my shops that's gonna impact like the following stage? Because it's like if you're in a position where like obviously you'd want a fucking 5 win streak every single game, right?
yeah,
That's like the ideal. But if you know you're not in a position to do that and you don't really want to open forward, you just want to like make as many econ breakpoints as you can while also like holding relevant stuff for stage three. So it's like, if I found a Lissandra and it cost me a gold to hold it, I would still hold it just because Lissandra is like a really good unit for mid game. So like you,
okay.
you think about like how to scale your later stages pretty much. And now, okay, now that you have like this, like those
Yeah,
extra
I'm thinking
components, I
just
think it's
Cho'Gath.
yeah, I think it's like a really, really good slam. Oh, I would not have sold Leona though.
Oh, okay.
Now that
Crap.
you did, honestly, you can just commit to the Cassidon then if you want, because
Okay,
that lets you make econ as well, and like mutant's fine. But yeah, I would have like kept Leona just because like Leona 2 is really really strong, and like you can always get to the Cho'Gath board at level 6 or 7. Like you don't have to
okay.
rush it.
Oh, I see, I see.
Yeah,
So,
you can just
who,
chill.
would you
I
have
don't like.
made? Would you have made 20 gold last round then, or just stay at like 15?
I think if I could have, I would. Yeah. I'd try
Okay,
to hold
maybe I
Leona
could have sold
pair.
like Blitz and someone else. I forget exactly what was on the bench.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would have tried to make 20. I would have sold Leona pair for, or I would not have sold Leona pair for it though.
Okay.
I would have tried to find some other way to
And is
do it.
this
But
chain always going on Cho'Gath?
yeah, well, you're gonna make either Bramble Titans or Stoneplate.
Okay.
And like losing is like it's whatever, honestly. Like you're just trying to make it to 7 as healthy as possible, and Shogoth definitely lets you do that.
Okay.
And you're also like gaining a lot of feast stacks in these rounds. I think you gained like 3 this fight alone, probably.
Okay.
Pretty good. Am I giving
Not
up?
bad. Oh.
Ah, no.
Leona 2 would have been huge.
It's okay. This is probably Kaden, I think. Caitlin's better than
Oh,
Fate.
I didn't even see her.
Yeah. So it's like yeah, like knowing what like certain units to look out for as well. Just to like go back to stage two. So like always hold Caitlin's personally. I don't know if I would really hold it for econ if it's like a Caitlyn pair and I'm like 9 gold type thing. But like holding Caitlin's like above econ is like really nice because she'll just like always kill you units later in the game.
Okay.
K2 that is. I don't know if K1 always will, but K2 definitely will like always kill you stuff. This guy's level 7 hyper roll. That is unlucky.
Oh yeah, we faced him twice now.
I mean, it's okay because his board is fucking piss weak. He's just playing
Okay.
nerfs. So
Oh,
if you lose, it's not a bad loss, but you might even win, honestly.
hmm. Out of curiosity, for since I have redemption on Cho'Gath, normally I put him in the middle, but I kind of want him to be my main tank on the edge. Would you put him in between your tanks or just put him on the sides?
Well, it depends. Usually, right here, I think it's fine to keep him like where he is. If you want him to be your tank, just because like the units that you're giving redemption to don't get like a whole lot of value out of it.
Okay.
Oh, I would take Forsaken here every
Yeah,
single time.
I was leaning
That
more
is so
towards that
insane.
because we have that works on
You have
redemption, right?
redemption. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have redemption, and you can build towards like enchanters with your mutants for mid game as well. Like you can, if you wanted to run the Seraphine at some point, you could. If you
Mm.
lose this, I'd probably not hold it, but
Yeah. Is
yeah, like
Blitz more important
I
than
think that
Seraphine?
not really, no.
Okay, I'll sell Blitz then.
But it's like about the following turn too. So like if you sell Blitz, do you make 40 the next turn as opposed to like selling Seraphine? That's what I would think about.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
have
I
that
never
kind
really
of stuff
thought about it
memorized
that
though,
way.
so I honestly don't really know.
Okay. Oh, and also, what's the difference between positioning your tanks like this or like keeping them all kind of together? Because I see people doing both. Is there like certain situations where you do it? Is it just AoEs in the center that, like, if you're against a Jace, you kind of spread them out, but against everyone else, you group them together?
Yeah, I mean, grouping them together is just for like grouped aggro, I guess. Like it pretty much like it's for the type of thing where if like a bunch of stuff is like auto attacking them, you just want to like spread the aggro as much as possible. But it's fine to spread them out as well. It's not a huge deal.
Okay. So it's like a minor thing that I shouldn't worry about too
Yeah,
much.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. Yeah, this guy isn't fair. It's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Honestly, your augments don't really come online until you get Gunblade Malzahar. So I would probably let's see. Did you drop chain from creeps?
Yeah.
Mm,
I think we picked up
I'd
two
probably
belts
go
from
Rod here
Carousel.
still. Oh, Spat is pretty nice too, actually. I would not go
Yeah.
Rod here, never mind. Oh, the tier Malzahar is nice. I would probably go like Spat and then Malzahar and then Janna. I would just
Okay.
go Mals here. And you can play him over Cassidy.
Oh, not over Kog'Maw.
So
I guess Kog'Maw has the Shiv and we have Graves. Okay.
yeah. And so yeah, Kog'Maw actually like with the Shiv does a lot of work. Like he's gonna be your Kai'Sa this game until you get Kai'Sa.
Okay.
Um and even until then, like Cog 2 is really good. Uh, yeah, so this tier can be Shojin Blue Buff or Archangel, so it's a pretty solid pickup
Okay.
in general. And I'd probably hold Vi over Blitzcrank.
And
If it
then
comes to it.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, sorry, if it comes to it, I would
Okay.
like sell the Blitz before the Vi.
Okay. In terms of Malzahar items, I have seen a lot of people prioritize Gunblade. Is that like guaranteed like best in slot on
Um,
Malz nowadays? Or does it depend on the
it
mutant
definitely
trait?
used to be when Elderwood was really insane, but oh, what the fuck is that? Okay,
Oh,
yeah, it used to be for sure. Nowadays, I don't think it's like definitively best in slot, but I think with First Aid Kit, it's a lot of value.
okay. Oh yeah, we have that thing.
Oh man, this guy is
And then like
he
Shojin
destroyed
versus Blue
me.
Buff, are they kind of the same?
Um, Blue buff is faster first cast, like way faster now because they buffed it.
Oh yeah, they buffed it. I forgot about that.
I think generally on Malzahar you would want blue buff.
Okay.
So like if you got another tier, I would probably just slam it. I wouldn't really greed for Archangel or anything like that. You're probably gonna have to roll quite a bit on 7. You're gonna want Cho 2, Cog 2, Malz 2. If you find a Mundo that's really, really big,
Yeah, and
but
then
at
try to
least
replace the
those
Graves with
3.
something, or are we keeping Graves?
I think right now Cog is like a really big source of damage for you. So like I would definitely consider holding the Graves on your board. He's also like really solid front line. He's just a good unit.
Okay.
Yeah, this type of board spikes really, really hard with Cho'Gath too. But
Yeah. Yeah, there's such a big difference between the Cho'Gath upgrades whenever I play him.
yeah, yeah, 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 for sure. But like this
Yeah.
stage for you, honestly, is just kind of all about like getting him feast stacks. You don't really
Mm.
care what happens otherwise, as long as you're like making econ what you need to. So like you
Okay.
win, cool. Not whatever. I would hold Swain because you can play like Swain 2 over Graves too, for example, if you hit that, and it's like better front line.
Oh, okay, for like Frontline and Arcanist or something.
Yeah, Arcanist is really nice. Hasidon, probably hold Vex. Well, you can hold both Vex and Swain. It's not a huge deal. Whichever you two start first, you play.
Okay. Then we'll have to see on the items. Do you ever do like permanent Kog'Maw 2-star carry?
Not until
Like
the
if
end
you
of the
get
game.
if
You
you get
definitely
like
want to replace him.
Okay.
Like with Kaisa, I mean, like he just item holds for Kaisa in this case.
Okay. So people
Yeah.
are only playing him because they have Kaisa.
Somewhat. Oh, I would probably add that after.
You what?
Keep rolling, keep rolling. Definitely want Cho to. Vexu's good, yeah. Can show for now, I think. Mickey Con.
Okay.
Like still Swain, still MF.
I'm not a fan of these items.
It's probably.
Is it Sunfire?
I do not think it's Sunfire. I'm thinking Zeroth's not bad, honestly.
Okay. I'll drop it on Vex Sun.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or was it like Morello's on Malzahar? Is that still a thing?
I think you want the rod for either Gunblade or for Archangel is the thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, do you sell Victor? Oh,
Oh,
I
was I
think I would
supposed
have.
to keep him? Oh, okay.
I think just because you have the
It,
Nico, so like if there's a Victor on Carousel, let's just
oh,
give
and
it
then I get
to.
like a sword or something, and then just Shoten Victor. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Since I have the Malzahar, do I roll here?
Can you scout really quick just to see if a lot of people are playing Cho'Gath? There's that one guy healing his 3. I feel like it's worth it to keep rolling. Your front line's really weak. Yeah, okay, yeah. Just roll for Cho too. You can probably sit a bit. And then, yeah, sell off the, yeah, random shit and just make the. I mean, the Vex Zeroth should be enough with Mal's 2 now. Now that you have, like, more damage, it
Oh,
should be
okay.
okay. Those
Then I
item costs are
forgot.
quite bad.
Yeah, yeah. So what
Huh.
what item would you prioritize here? Finishing the choke. I think we want to build Malzahar items, right? But would it be blue buff, Archangels,
I think you
or
want
like
Archangel.
JG or something? Okay.
I think Hodge isn't even, like, bad, but I do think you want the mana item.
Oh,
Or
okay.
not the mana item, the
The
like the
AP.
harder scaling AP item. I don't know. I think I was thinking blue buff for some reason. Yeah, you want the harder scaling AP item.
Oh
Because you
yeah,
have this
because Cho'Gath
shit.
lives for so long, so he gets
Yeah,
infinite Archangels value. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, Mundo.
Oh,
Mundo's
Mundo.
really, really big. Yeah, it's over that and Caitlyn. Yeah, if I mean, yeah, that's huge. Holy shit. You can just sell those two. I would just try to go 8 now, honestly. Your next level is just going to be Scion over Vex, and then you're
Okay.
pretty much done until you find Kaisa. And you just want
Okay.
Cho too, obviously.
And then how would you position this?
Pretty much like this, honestly.
Okay.
I'd probably put Cho in the middle now, though. I think, yeah, because like you definitely
Oh
want
yeah, I
Vex
want
to
Vex on
tank
the side
early.
for sure,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
you almost want her to die, honestly. Like like you don't really care what happens to her. She's just a meat shield right now.
Okay.
Yeah, Cho's doing hella work. Once you get him 2 stars, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
really
Considering
fucking
he's
nice.
1 star, it's like I can't ask for more, right?
Yeah, it's Morello. That's pretty rough. That's not the worst.
Right.
I don't even know if Bramble's good in this lobby. Can you check real quick? It might
I
honestly be
didn't I
Stone
didn't
Plate.
see many IEs.
I think it might be Stone Plate. It is not bad on Shogoth.
Okay, but I'm prioritizing the.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
wait,
that
Kaisa.
Kaisa. Oh, that's looking real nice. Might get taken.
Okay, I guess
No
tier
rod
then.
either. Yeah. Yeah, I think tier's fine. I like tier. That's
That
bad.
guy, the guy above us, barely lost, and then our pick got griefed.
That's okay. Damn, could have TG'd it as well. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, you can just sit though. Like you're just gonna sack the next round at least.
Okay. Do you ever care about Malzahar
Uh,
3?
it's an out. I would hold it.
Okay. And lose a gold over it?
Yeah, because if you lose a lot of HP in these next 2 rounds,
Oh, we might have to just
you
roll it
might
down
have
on
to just
7.
go for Malzahar 3 with like Shogun Line. The thing that feels bad about it is you really want Colossus.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like you should win this. This guy looks
Yeah, he doesn't look
fucking
that
weak.
strong.
It's too
I've never
Fiora
seen
with
Ori
weapons on
carry
this one.
work.
It's decent this patch actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you want to learn Ori carry, I'd recommend watching Hunter. If you've watched him before, but
Oh, Hunter?
I think
Okay.
he's very, very good at TFT in general, and he's quite good at Ori carry as well.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if this guy wins even though his board is bad, because he actually does counter you, believe it or not.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
this
I don't have
Fiora,
the
like,
anti-heal.
yeah, this Fiora is really good against Colossus shit. It's the true damage. It's not terrible also.
Yeah. Oh, protect. Oh, wait,
Oh,
no,
it's
our
Protector.
Cho'Gath's
No,
full.
it's Protector. It's Protector. It's Protector 100%. And
Oh,
you
we could
just
pop it
fucking
off, yeah.
pop it off. Yeah, yeah. Oh, is it worth me killing? There's no way. I'm down to put it on Vex for now, just because you're gonna sell her anyway.
Oh, true.
Yeah, and so
I
you
just have
keep
to remember.
the. Yeah, you
I'm
keep
just
the
gonna sell
castle.
Vex right away before I roll down, because it's
Yeah,
like...
yeah, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, this like okay, like with first aid kit as well. Holy shit,
Yeah, it's gonna
this
be
actually might
insane.
just fucking win you the game straight up. I mean, not winning the game, but it's probably good. Oh, is this
Yeah.
guy? Can you check Reginald K real quick? I think he just found a 6 total. Oh no. Oh yeah, he did. He has 6.
Yeah.
Okay, he's just rolling it down.
Wait, why is he rolling? He's healthy.
I don't know. Honestly, I mean, you
And
only
he's...
need or you only need one more choke
Yeah, I
out.
only
Like we're
need
not going
one.
for 3, so like
Yeah,
that's fine.
we'll just pray for Kaisa.
Yeah, I'll just
Oh,
back.
another Fiora
He's
player.
gonna fucking win. Yeah. Yeah.
He's like a stronger guy of the last one.
Yeah. You could get lucky and get Cho'Gath to eat it though. There's always that
Yeah,
possibility. Like on that. Ah, never mind. Oh. Oh. Okay.
almost.
This is top 4, but still.
Yeah.
I think with how the game went, we'd be pretty happy with top 5.
Yeah, because no Cho 2 with like
Yeah.
2.5 items on him kind of feels horrible.
Yeah.
What is a chain turning into?
It can be
I guess we
GA.
could shroud a random person or something.
Yeah,
Or
it can be GA or
GA on
Shroud, yeah.
Malzahar?
Oh yeah. Or Kaisa.
Oh,
If you
okay.
get Kaisa.
After hitting
You can
that Malz,
sell Vex now by swaying and just put it in for now. Because you're
I'll just
definitely
drop it
hitting
on
against
him so I
Shogun.
don't
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah.
I don't need to put him in play, right? It'll
No, no,
still
no,
pop.
no, no.
Okay.
It's okay. It'll prioritize the completed item.
Okay.
So yeah, on this one you're looking for obviously Cho, Malzahar, Mundo, Kassadin, and Scion
Kaisa.
and Kaisa.
Okay. Rod's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Or is it Shroud?
I think JG's good.
Okay.
Oh, nice. That's huge. Holy shit. I would definitely roll for Scion at least.
Yeah.
And, Scion. Nice, overswing. Perfect. You
Keep
probably
going
roll a
or?
little bit more. Yeah, probably to 10, I'd say. Galio can hold, and then just make gold. Galio's better than Scion for right now. And JG, you can do that thing on Galio probably.
Yeah.
And then just sell Swains and Braum probably. If we get Scion 2, we replace Galio, but for now Galio is just better because he's
Okay.
Galio. Yeah, you are in a really good spot now.
Would we ever Nico Galio?
I would not Nico Galio. I would save it for Malzahar or Kaisa personally. I think
Okay.
Kaisa is probably not happening unless you just like
Yeah,
randomly
I
get
don't.
2 of them because this guy has
Yeah.
2 on bench as well. So
Oh, he's not even the mutant player either.
yeah, so like chances are kind of slim there, but I would like I would probably just sooner Nico than Malzahar, get it over with, and like
Okay.
push 9 after that. And like from there you can probably find Kaisa more reliably.
Mm-mm.
I think I would probably resume rolling here just to find Scion 2 and maybe Malzahar 3.
Okay.
Like if
To
we're gonna
0
have
or just stay at
yeah, if
10?
we're gonna have to dock roll, we should just dock roll because we're still playing for placements this game. Nothing is secured as of yet. Okay, that's cool.
Oh, I've socialite. Don't
You
really
can
have
put show
anyone to.
there. You can put show there. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because like you have the ZZ rot and Galio will always get us. What the fuck? This guy's
Oh,
playing
he's going the
Flavio.
Clapio. Is that still good? Like I've heard mixed things
It's
about it.
decent. It's okay. It's a lot more high roll now, honestly.
Like you need Galio too, right?
You
It
need
can't.
Galio too. Like this guy's probably going 8th. I mean, like he just fucking dies. I mean, his Kaisa actually might fucking
Yeah,
do some
win
work for
with
him here, but
Archangels.
yeah. But I mean, it's still like it's pretty rough. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see him killing this Cho'Gath even with this Kaisa. I'll be honest with you. Like Redemption and Protector with first aid kit. Oh shit,
Whoa.
overtime. All right.
Overtime.
That was unlucky. You don't run J7. Okay, still Galio for Scion. Keep going. Damn, still cast it on your bench roll once. So I would still Mundo for Scion too. Damn. It's pretty unlucky. Okay, you don't have social anymore, so you can put him back.
Yeah. Would you Nico here or nah?
No. I want to save it for Malzahar. I only Nico at 1 life probably. And even then, I'm
Okay.
not too happy about it.
Okay.
Okay, there's no shot you lose this.
Yeah, he's got Jin 1. But he does have a Giant Slayer, but it's only 1 star.
That's okay.
Wait, his whole
That
team
doesn't
is
do
1
anything.
star.
Yeah. Like Giant Slayer doesn't do anything. It's just short off. Off carousel, you're definitely looking for a Malzahar item or another protector spat if there is one, or another,
Okay.
or
Or
if you get a mutant
Kaisa
spat, that's
item.
also good.
Okay.
Kaisa wouldn't be too bad. I think we're more zoned in on the Malzahar though.
Oh, because we're 1 off. Yeah.
Yeah, so like GA, Archangel, Hat, Gunblade, Hodge, IE, a lot of good options. Even like QSS, Trapclaw Chalice, stuff like that. So good.
Okay. And like Zephyr Shroud.
Um, uh,
So like Hat,
it's probably def
Hodge.
it's not a Scion.
Oh,
I'm down to just fucking take it, honestly, just 'cause it's in Scion.
get sound too. Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise it would have been Hodge, but that guy took it. So I'm okay with it. Like, I passed, like, whatever. But
Would
now at least you
Zephyr
can,
have
like,
been good to like cheese around since we're low life?
yeah, Zephyr's good. Zephyr's, like, usually good with, like, playing for placements, but I'm really greedy.
Okay.
Because, like, now this lets us sit for a little bit more, right? We can sit until creeps, probably. If you lose one more time, you probably start rolling again, but, like, now you can sit. You don't have to, like, dock your roll for Malzahar anymore.
Okay.
Because now your front line is like fucking insane. So at this point, you just like scout in position. Something that you can keep in mind is like where the socialite hex is. So probably what people are playing around. So you can put Scion near there. Because
Oh,
he'll knock
okay.
shit up
So put him
usually.
like there or something.
Yeah, he's really smart. Yeah. Unfortunately, I will say you probably lose to the other Shogath guy.
Yeah.
Put Show next to Scion because of redemption.
Yeah, that other mutant player got everything laid
Yeah.
out for him.
Oh, he's going for Malsteer as well. Oh, he's going for a naked Malsteer. Man, I hate when people do this.
Hmm.
Like, doesn't make any sense.
Especially when he's close to Cho'Gath 3.
Yeah. I think you should kill a lot here, though, hopefully. I think you should just lose by the Cho'Gath and the Kaisa, probably. Actually, you don't really get to the Malzahar. Might be 3 in it.
Almost.
That's unfortunate.
Maybe we get a lucky. Oh, no, he's gonna overtime us. Maybe we get a lucky overtime eat. That might
I
not
don't
be enough.
know. He's got
Oh,
declaw.
it's not enough.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got Kaisa and declaw. He's literally just us with stronger. Alright, we're back to Donkey rolling. Hold his Cho'Gaths. Fuck him. Oh, perfect. Roll once. Oh, it's better than COD. I'm down to roll again.
No.
All
One
right.
more?
One for fun? Fuck it. Alright, that was fun. Alright, let's sneak out. You just do on Kaisen. Look at the attack speed on her. You want to put your carries on the other side, by the way, because shit will just like randomly walk up to you. And you can probably chain Scion, I think.
Okay. Is there any special positioning with Kaisa because she does her little dash thing, or is just
Not
treat her
really,
like any
no.
other range unit?
Yeah, she's pretty smart. Like, she'll usually run away from shit. And she's
Okay.
dead. Alright, well, she was useful. She tanked the hook.
Yeah, it happens. Oh no, it's the Fiora
I think
guy.
you're okay. I think you're okay. You got Malzahar 3 for this matchup. I think you're okay.
Okay. Oh
Just
yeah,
your
because last time I
damage.
faced him, I had 0 damage.
Yeah. We'll kill your Scion here, but
And
now let's
Malzahar's
just
doing no
dread.
damage.
No, he's spreading. It's just this guy's declaw, so you can't really see it.
Oh, I see, I see. And like Tarek's probably healing people.
Yeah, he has enchanters and declaw, so it's pretty rough. You got
Oh.
him in overtime. There you go. Oh yeah, you did only true damage this round. Holy shit. All right, nice. Top 5. That's pretty good.
Okay, more tank items.
Yeah, that's That's kind of the chain is kind of unfortunate, but I think it did help that round
Mm-mm.
because your Scion lived for an extra cast.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
he lived a long time considering he has a death cap. I guess I could try to replace him if I get lucky or something, but
Yeah, you could. I'm kind of down. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to try to remake. Let's do it. Not much else to roll for anyway other than the ghost.
yeah.
So. No, yeah, no. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was gonna say because you can just remake and put it on Scion because it's definitely better on Scion, right? Colossus.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay
I was
though.
thinking because I wanted this turn, and if I roll, I can't hit
Yeah, yeah,
Scion 2. I guess I could have rolled it if we saw two of them, then I sell it or something.
yeah. That was what I was thinking. It's
Okay.
okay though. The chances that that happens are like
It's, yeah.
slim to none, especially with the other guy in the game. Oh, you should win this as well. This is literally just the last guy. Arguably weaker
Yeah.
because he doesn't
Yeah, it's
have
weaker because he
Decon
doesn't have,
Brawl,
yeah.
and he didn't kill your
And
cast.
no Bloodthirster.
Yeah.
I guess Fiora has built-in healings, but
Honestly, like you don't really notice it. I found with
oh really?
Fiora. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
maybe it's just me, but
I haven't played her that much because I haven't itemized her, and I haven't
yeah,
played this patch, so.
yeah, she's kind of hard to figure out, honestly. But she's pretty fun at least
Mm.
playing around her. Oh, this Runon's. Oh,
Oh no.
oh, it was so
Oh my
close too.
gosh.
Damn. Hey, though,
Well,
like honestly, that's not too
need
bad. You were
yeah.
like
Need to hit Cho'Gath earlier, you know?
this guy like randomly. I just randomly like rolled all the way down for a billion Shogas. Not much you can do about that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean we literally hit Cho'Gath too, I think in like stage 5 or something like that.
Yeah,
So
you did. You hit it at
when
5-1.
when that happens it's
So
not
like
ideal.
a couple things, okay, like a couple things that I'll point out is like you can argue that you can roll deeper for Cho'Gath there, but honestly, I think that playing around the Kaisa out at level 8 is like absolutely fine. So like
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it was incorrect to stop rolling, and also like you want to use the time to like position and stuff. The
Okay.
other thing I think like I don't know how much you want to hear this, but I think you would have top forward if stage 2 like 2-1 and 2-2 went differently, like the TF with like the Shiv, you slam it like at the beginning of the fight, or if you
Oh
play the
yeah,
Ezreal
yeah.
instead, or like something like that. It's like really nitpicky shit, but you know, like it's like game of
Oh no,
inches type shit.
I need to know those things because it's
Yeah,
yeah.
but I mean, like that's just like and like you'll know like too if you like watch other players sometimes where like they run these types of things a lot early game, even without innovators. Like Shiv Ezreal is just generically really strong. Obviously, you want to like move to something that fits your board better if he doesn't fit your board well, or you want to move your board to fit him. So like you want to move into innovators at some point. But
Okay. Yeah,
like
I haven't
generically,
played
like it's just
Shiv
really
at all
strong.
this set, so I need to learn
Yeah,
that if people are doing it a lot now.
yeah. Um,
So the whole thing with the Nico thing, it's like the payoff of Kaisa at 8 is just too big. It just didn't happen this game, is what you're saying.
yeah. So like, just to give
Like
an example,
The
like
higher EV is waiting for the Kaisa.
I would have Nico that Cho'Gath in a heartbeat if it was stage 3, like early stage 3.
Yeah.
But after that, I'm gonna greet it for a 5 cost, and that's in that scenario. Like
Oh yeah,
4-1,
because we
I
didn't
would
hit
use it on the
Cho'Gath,
4
the second
cost.
Cho'Gath, until like mid stage 4 or something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and
Yeah.
like at that point, I'm not going for a
Yeah.
Cho'Gath. Like
Yeah.
maybe, honestly, maybe you should, but I'm like too stubborn, and like I just refuse to because
Okay.
like I'm just like I'll natural it eventually, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially we're
And
rolling
like
on 7 and 8, which is
yeah, and like if I
highest
don't,
chance for
then
that.
it's like it's just BG, which it kind of was.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the items kind of. I wasn't. I
Yeah,
would
that
have no
was
idea
pretty
what to do with those
unfortunate.
items. Another question on the carousel for the. Was it still always Scion with the hat?
I don't think it was always sign. I think that was just the greedy play.
Okay.
And you could have moved to remake him as well for the death cap on Malzahar, which like obviously would have been better, but it's like
It was
I'm
either
gonna be
that or
honest.
Zephyr, I think.
Yeah, I think Hodge was my first take because I think that Zephyr's like when you're desperate for placements. I don't think you were that desperate. Like I think you were fine.
Okay.
Um,
But it is like it is obviously like really good. Like don't get me wrong. Zephyr is like really good for like for placements when you're like in danger of bot flooring.
Oh, okay, but in like that situation, you felt like we weren't
I
that
felt like we
desperate
were
yet. Yeah,
okay.
okay.
I think that it was definitely like top fourable.
Okay.
Um and like it almost was. Like we
Yeah,
just
yeah, it's by 2 HP.
yeah, unlucky.
Even like the
Um
matchup could have been different because I think we beat the sniper guy,
yeah, oh yeah,
but we
always.
faced
Yeah.
2 Fioras instead.
Yeah, the thing with Cho'Gath is like Fiora has a good matchup into him. Um I'm trying to think. Oh, Kog'Maw, the reroll Kog'Maw comp has a good matchup into him, but not much else really does. Akali does if she has the right setup. Like she has like GS, Archangel, GA, and it's not Cho'Gath 3, then Akali can beat it. But otherwise, it's
Okay,
kind of hard.
yeah, they're nerfing this comp anyways, though, right?
Yeah, yeah, they're gonna. I think they're gonna release like the preview by the end of today if they haven't already. I mean, actually check more dogs. Okay, he hasn't released anything yet, but he did say a preview of the notes by end of the day,
Okay,
or at least like he's aiming to,
yeah, yeah.
and then ship the patch tomorrow. Oh wow. Oh, they're shipping tomorrow. Holy shit, that's huge.
Oh, really? Normally
Yeah,
they do the
surprising.
preview tomorrow, right? Or oh
Yeah,
wait, but
I
it's a
think
B patch, so B patches are different.
yeah, he's saying that because BR has qualifiers coming up, so he's trying to get them
Oh,
all situated. That's good
okay,
though. I'm glad
okay.
they have normal TFT. But yeah,
But yeah, thanks a lot,
and I
man.
mean, oh yeah, no problem. I was gonna ask like, was there anything else like just like general stuff that you wanted to talk about at all, like not just specific to that game?
Um, a lot of it is like either positioning based or like meta based. But I feel like I should not focus too much on the meta and just focus on like leveling and rolling at the right time. But like with positioning, it's like a lot of the stuff is like I got quinned 1 round in the early game.
Mhm.
Like, do you ever separate your backline by like 1 square, or do you group? Like, when do you do each? Because it's like sometimes it's an assassin meta, sometimes it's not. Obviously, if you scout every turn, that's
Yeah.
going to be the best thing to do. But like, I don't always have time to do
So
that.
I'm gonna be honest, like I'm gonna use set four as an example because like that's just the closest thing to it. In set four, I would like always separate my shit because of Teemo, but like I just do not see Quinn right now. Like I don't know, that unit is just such a non-factor to me a lot of the time.
Okay.
Um, I know the so like okay, so like here's a cool tech that I learned in set four that will help if Quinn ever becomes like super meta. Is if you tightens a frontline unit, it will always have more attack speed than a backline unit. Unless I think the backline unit this should be probably Ezreal because they have stacking attack speed. But I don't think any backline 1 or 2 cost has zero point 0.9 attack speed. So yeah, Titansing a frontline unit
Or
will
like ZZ
usually put them
routing and
over
type
the
frontline
threshold.
unit.
Or
Okay.
ZZ Rot, yeah. Just any like bow item, yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Um and
But
that's like
since
the fucking
she's a 2 cost, it won't ever get to that point probably.
I mean, it might. Like, you never know. Quinn might be like super broken one patch somehow. I don't know what they can do to her, but
Yeah.
yeah, she might be
It's
one
mainly
day.
just if Yone is strong or something, right? Because you
Probably.
just play it with
Um,
Yone.
yeah, I mean, it's like more an early game tech than anything. But like, yeah, like Yone, like Quinn is definitely like really clutch later in the game because like people never play around Quinn later, and like the disarms are so annoying to deal with.
Yeah, yeah.
But generally, yeah, like I don't really like look for Quinn's early game just because I don't see her as much of a threat. I'm definitely more worried about Blitzcranks and Assassins. It is somewhat assassin heavy at the moment, so like, backlining a bodyguard because the bodyguards have the taunt. Backlining a bodyguard helps against it, especially if it's like Twitch or Shaco. Because Shaco can definitely get stuck on stuff. Twitch not so much early game.
Okay.
Uh, like a Kali as well. Like later in the game, there's so something you can do against a Kali is if you're running a Braum and you offset where she jumps with the Braum, so like let's say she's jumping right side, if you put your Braum on the left side, she will dash diagonally to the Braum and it will just always work out so that the Braum stuns right in that moment. And that just gives you a better chance of bursting her down, more than anything.
Yeah, yeah, or at
It's a
least
not it's a
guarantee a CC
non-zero
on her.
chance. Yeah, exactly. So like it mitigates a lot of damage
Nonsense.
that you take from
Okay,
her in that
interesting.
fight.
Yeah, a lot of hidden
Um,
techs are in the game. It's like, but there are too many to
yeah.
list off.
Yeah.
And
You want to know a super I don't know if many people know about this one yet, but if you ever get Ardent Sensor, and you have a leftover rod or chain, you should just build Locket and put it on an enchanter because that's a free Ardent Sensor buff at the start of the fight.
I
So
thought they
5 units.
removed that. They didn't remove that.
Nah. No, Ardent Sensor works on all healing and shielding, even from items. So like Locket and Redemption and Gunblade will all work. Gunblade's
Okay.
like the least relevant one, but like yeah, so like early game, I lock out a Lulu and I just have 40% attack speed buff like immediately to 5 units. It's pretty fucking nice.
Okay. Okay.
So that's like one, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's one
Um,
time.
in terms of other questions, featherweight and built different. I know they nerfed featherweight a little bit. Do you just use it for win streaking now, or do you still force like a 1 or 2 cost carry with featherweight?
I've always used featherweights for win streaking. I'm sure you
Okay,
can still force reroll comp with featherweights because
like a Warwick or
like
something, or
like
Tristana.
to, yeah, like to put it in perspective, like people, and I don't mean like force. I mean you maybe can, but like I mean if you have like an
A good
opener,
start, yeah.
yeah, and you have featherweights, and you're like, oh, I can reroll this game because like if you're just gonna play the opener anyway, or if you're just gonna play the comp anyway, now you have this in addition to it, so it's like it's just good, it's just something on top of it.
Okay, but in
But
general, you just use it to flex for win streak if you have
yeah,
like
I
a
would,
strong early game. Okay.
yeah, I would just go streak with it, and then build different.
Yeah,
Use
build
build different
different.
one to try and streak. I would never play around build different one past stage three, and even in stage three, it's kind of debatable. Um, because it starts to get outscaled by certain things. Like for Challenger, for example, already outscales built different one.
Okay.
Built different two, I would play around at least until stage five, and then built different three, you can play around the whole game.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember like 2 patches ago or last patch, even like built different 2 was insane. But I guess like people
Yeah,
got better at all the other comps, so it got weaker. Or did they
yeah.
actually nerf it? I forget.
They nerfed it. It got toned down quite a
Oh,
bit.
okay, okay.
So that's why I think like built different too. You can make a lot of good arguments for pivoting out of, but honestly, you could probably still play around it with the right setup. Like I think that like that Fiora comp they're running. I am pretty
Yeah.
sure if you just run zero Challenger, if you run three Socialite and then Enchanter's Clockworks with Fiora with built different, like you will go first 100% of the time because that comp is already strong without built different. So like just adding that onto it. Because you're just like buffing one like insane hyper carry that just goes infinite.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to learn Fiora because
Yeah. I
everyone's
mean, she
talking about
likes
it now.
it's like three socialite core, and socialite is really easy to get into three because of like how often the augment is offered.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and you just go like you want a healing item, you want a damage item. So like healing like BT, Hodge. I probably wouldn't go Gunblade, but like stuff like that. Damage item like GS, IE, JG, Deathblade, Last Whisper, Runons, Titans. Titans very good on her. Like very, very good.
Oh yeah, because
And
you can
then
make
like
use of
last
both.
item is just yeah. Like last item is just whatever. Like GA, another damage, another healing, whatever. Like you can do double Hodge JG, that's probably fine.
Okay.
It's a lot of crit. Or double Hodge IE, whichever. Um, Archangel, good on her. Even Deathcat probably is fine. She's really, really versatile. I really like Fiora. I'm really sad that like she hasn't been super strong. But I really,
Mm-mm.
really like Fiora. I will say the worst thing about her right now is her ult will fizzle sometimes. But as soon as they fix that, she'll probably be like high A tier unit as a carry.
Okay.
Yeah. That's like the
Uh,
biggest buff that I could give her, just fixing the fizzle.
yeah, a lot of champs have that right now, and it's like Lissandra was broken even with that last patch, but
Yeah.
and then they
She's
fixed it
really
now, so she still should be good, right?
yeah. Um and then Zillion also fizzles. So yeah,
Oh, really? Oh,
once they
okay.
fix that shit, I mean Fiora
Yeah.
will be good. Yeah, Lissandra is very good right now. Like I think you can still always play around Lissandra in mid game into like
Okay.
whatever you
Yeah,
want.
just as
She
a I
was
like the 3 cost carry until legendary
yeah.
time.
I mean even if you just have a Morello on her, just have like units around her, like a good team around her, because like she's like such a good like shoehorn into any comp, honestly.
Oh yeah, because you just play Scholar, every comp can kind of use that, right?
Yeah, and then you can always pivot out of it if you need to.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Okay. I'll have to give that a try then. If you guys want to get coached by him as well, his pricing is $15 for a VOD review and $25 for live coaching. So if you want to get in touch with him, go on my coaching site if you want more info, bunnymuffins.lol/tft-coaching, or just contact him directly at twitter.com/Iniko or on Discord at hubcap #9655.